Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to a report by Thai Sounds, the United States has temporarily lifted decades-long sanctions on Iran for 60 days to allow the sale of crude oil and petroleum products, following a memorandum of understanding signed between the two nations. Additionally, the U.S. has agreed to unfreeze $120 billion in Iranian overseas assets in two phases, with the first $60 billion already approved during negotiations in Switzerland. U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance stated that Iran agreed to allow International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, inspectors access to its nuclear sites and establish a ceasefire monitoring mechanism. To manage the released funds, Jared Kushner designed a system controlled by the U.S. and Qatar to ensure Iran purchases American agricultural products like corn, soybeans, and wheat. While President Donald Trump stated he hoped the funds would benefit American farmers, he declined to provide a clear guarantee that Iran would not divert its oil revenues to rebuild its military, saying, "We'll see what happens." Meanwhile, Iran's central bank head clarified that Tehran has no legal obligation to purchase U.S. goods, though it remains open to doing so if the quality and price are competitive. According to a report by the Liberty Times, North Korean leader Kim Jong-un vowed to accelerate his country's military buildup during a recent three-day ruling party meeting that concluded on June 22nd. Kim stated that the move is a direct response to the military modernization efforts of the United States and South Korea on the Korean Peninsula. He specifically highlighted their moves to grant South Korea nuclear-powered submarine capabilities, arguing that Allied actions to strengthen their forces have become increasingly overt. Kim emphasized that North Korea will persistently expand and strengthen its self-defense deterrence to counter these developments. State media KCNA reported that the party meeting unanimously agreed that North Korea's nuclear status is the most correct and unique way to address the highly volatile international military and political environment. Kim Yo-jong, the leader's powerful sister, also reiterated earlier this month that North Korea has no turning back on its nuclear policy and has no intention of abandoning its nuclear arsenal. North Korea has repeatedly declared its nuclear status as irreversible since denuclearization talks collapsed in 2019. According to a report by Thai Sounds, United States Vice President J.D. Vance announced during a press conference in Switzerland that Iran had agreed to allow International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, inspectors to enter and inspect its nuclear facilities. Vance expressed great enthusiasm over this progress, describing it as highly encouraging for the American people. However, Tehran quickly downplayed the announcement. Iranian Foreign Ministry spokesperson Esmail Bakai stated on Monday that Iran's cooperation with the UN nuclear watchdog would continue strictly, in accordance with existing procedures and within its obligations under the Safeguards Agreement. Bakai emphasized that Iran did not make any new commitments during the bilateral talks. Iranian state media further noted that the 18-hour discussions in Switzerland did not involve negotiations over the nuclear issue or the acceptance of new obligations. Any inspections of damaged facilities or arrangements regarding uranium enrichment would depend on mechanisms negotiated at the end of a 60-day period defined in the memorandum. According to a report by CBS News, Argentine football superstar Lionel Messi has made history by breaking the record for the most career World Cup goals. During Monday's match, Messi scored his 17th and 18th goals of his illustrious World Cup career, setting an unprecedented new milestone in football history. CBS News reporter Lilia Luciano delivered the report on this monumental achievement, highlighting Messi's continued dominance on the world stage and his legendary status in international sports. According to Sinwanet, the World Economic Forum and research publisher Frontiers have co-published the Top 10 Emerging Technologies of 2026 report during the Summer Davos Forum in Dalian, China. The report highlights critical technologies poised to significantly impact industries, policy, and society over the next 5 years, marking a transition of artificial intelligence from digital screens into real-world physical systems. The selected technologies span clean energy, advanced materials, biotechnology, AI, and quantum science. Specifically, the top 10 list includes everything to grid energy, direct lithium extraction, passive radiative cooling materials, PFAS destruction, and precision fermentation. In healthcare, it highlights exosome drug delivery and personalized mRNA cancer vaccines. Lastly, in computational and security fields, quantum simulation for drug discovery, world models for predicting real-world scenarios, and lattice-based cryptography are recognized as key drivers of future progress. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.